Hey, your boy Smoked Out Bill. You already know, checking in. Make sure you subscribe and like. Famous Athletics, #1 channel right now. Tune in. We all about boxing, baby. You already know what time it is. Anyways, we got this bout coming up. I want to talk about it a little bit more than I did in the previous video. But Deontay Wilder versus Luis King Kong Ortiz. That's gonna be a fight coming up in March, I believe, March 3rd, 2018 at the Barclays Center. And I just want to inform you guys a little bit more about what age has to do in playing part in this fight, because age has a lot to do with it, as we all know. Well, a lot of you guys don't know, but the older you are, you know, it's more likely for another younger fighter, hungrier fighter, to come and just eat your food, as they say in the streets. But on a serious note, what I really mean is Deontay Wilder, he's a younger fighter than Luis Ortiz. I believe Luis Ortiz right now is 38 currently, and Deontay Wilder, I believe, is 32. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I do feel like the age will matter when it comes time to fight night. I feel like the younger fighters are not always, because not everybody's money makers. Of course, you know, you put money made in front of any younger fighter, then it's a wrap. But I feel like when it comes to anybody else, like Deontay Wilder, he's much younger, so his experience in the ring is much different. When you're older, I feel like the body doesn't withhold as much. You can't really stand taking all those hits there. A younger fighter, I feel, that can take all those hits. Deontay Wilder's chin has been tested before, as we all seen. But let's not forget, Deontay Wilder is a hitter at the end of the day. That's what he's known for. He's a knockout artist. There has not been one man that has faced Deontay Wilder and has came out walking out the ring clean, 12-round decision, nothing. It's never been no man in boxing who walked out of the ring clean with Deontay Wilder. And his record speaks for itself, because like I said in previous video, Deontay Wilder didn't knock out Stavern the first fight, but the last fight, which was Stavern Wilder 2, we all seen the results, and it was night-night. Now Ortiz, let's not forget, Ortiz is schooled, because he's Cuban. He comes from the school of Cuban boxers, and we all know Cuban boxers are very, very disciplined at the end of the day. He knows the inside game pretty well. He knows the outside game pretty well. He could play around with you in there, box you, but it's not gonna add up at the end of the day, because styles make fights. So all you're gonna do is watch a Cuban boxer try to outbox a puncher, heavy hitter, and in one of those combinations, he's gonna get caught. I'm not 100% counting out Luis Ortiz, because you can never count out a person, especially in the game of boxing. Anything can happen, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody can get knocked out. But it's like I said, age plays a big factor in fights, especially in this one. I feel like Luis Ortiz, being much older than Wilder, he's not going to have the stamina to go 12 rounds. Especially with a guy like Wilder, who's going to be swinging from left field, right field, all kinds of angles. If you watch Deontay Wilder's fights, this guy doesn't swing like a normal. This guy swings cocking his arm back like he's ready to break a brick wall. So just remember, ladies and gentlemen, I'm making my prediction right now. It's probably going to be a knockout in the 4th round. Yeah, I would probably say like the 4th round knockout in favor of Deontay Wilder. Now, as far as Luis Ortiz, again, you guys might say, shit, how can age play a factor in this fight when this guy's knocking out guys too, and he's knocking out younger guys? Well, for the casual boxing fans that are listening, I would always say, once you put an opponent that is not at the caliber that you are in, it always makes you look good. So yeah, he can knock out a younger guy, and he can look good knocking out younger opponents, but fights and styles make fights at the end of the day. Your type of opponent that you choose to face also matters. So if you look back at Wilder and you look at Ortiz, the record speaks for itself. Ortiz has not fought the same caliber fighters as Deontay Wilder. So therefore, I feel that once his chin is tested with a guy like Wilder, he's probably gonna get exposed. Now, for the fans that are listening that like Luis Ortiz, I'm not discrediting him, but if you're a hardcore fan like me and you understand boxing, you would pretty much know that Luis Ortiz hasn't really fought anybody to make him look super good and for you to say, okay, this guy, I feel he can beat Wilder. So hopefully this fight ends, like I said, 4 rounds. Maybe, let's say, I'll give it 5 the most. Yeah, I would say 5. But I mean, I like Cuban fighters, man. Don't get me wrong. They're very skilled. But I kind of see a pattern with a lot of Cuban fighters. They don't live up to what they're promoted to be a lot of times. Rigondeaux is a perfect example. If you look back at older boxers like Casamayorga, same scenario. Islam de Lara, another scenario. They kind of promoted him to be something that he wasn't. And I feel like this is kind of the same thing that is basically going on when it comes to Luis Ortiz. He's being promoted as a hitter, as a major hitter, which I don't take nothing away from him. He is a hitter, but he's no Deontay Wilder here. And this is just all excitement and hype, hopefully, for the bout that's really coming and the bout that everybody wants to see, which is Wilder versus Joshua. Hopefully we get that fight at the end later on this year, and we get to find out who the real king of the heavyweight division is. I know at one point Klitschko was the king holding every belt, but once again, perfect example, Joshua came and took the belt right under Klitschko. Why? Because age plays a major factor in fights. Klitschko was knocking everybody out that you put in front of him, but not everybody was Joshua, until they put a young, hungry lion like Anthony Joshua in front of him. So once again, like I said, age plays a big factor for you guys who don't know. And if you don't agree with me, comment below. Let us know how you feel. It's all love from this side. You already know it's your boy Smoked Out Bill checking out. Famous Athletics. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do. Deuces.